Hello, am I back? Have I re-arrived? Oh, I'm not back, am I? Am I back? Oh, am I not broadcasting anymore? Am I back? I'm back. I never turned OBS off, it just got sad, and then almost like a video game that had slowed its frame rate down and then sped it back up. It then just like showed on my monitor, it's speeding through all the frames it should have broadcast. I did say broadcast then, didn't I? That's a mistake. All right, what can we remember? If you don't like the feet, Zachary, you can just type X. Oh my god. Hello, Charlie. Did you make that? Oh, it said the time is not right. Okay, yours didn't go through. So who did? Who was the last bubbler? Mighty Fighty. Yeah, thanks. Hi, Escalating Peel. Do you want to get banned? You could avoid that by deleting your own message. Do these go in reverse chronological order? No, it just ignores them. So if you want to know, if you want to be able to game it... No, I'm not going to tell you, actually. I'm not going to tell you how it works. Why would I? Feel very punished. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're being punished for precisely that. That's exactly what you're being punished for. What do I remember? God, do you remember when Captain Tom became a bong? It's what he would have wanted. Was he cremated in the end? Probably would have had to been, right? To stop the spread. What happened to his body? Did they fly it back over? I'd love to take a hit from a Captain Tom bomb. I'd probably end up using it as a scented candle. I'd fill it full of Pfizer vaccines and then a little bit of lavender oil on top and just let that burn of an evening. Have a little bit of pasta. Is £30 really a steal for a Captain Tom bong? Well, firstly, they don't look mass-produced, so I guess if it's like artisanal, then actually, yeah, you do pay a markup for that. The fact you can get it via Amazon Prime as well, so it's like they're in an Amazon distribution warehouse. You could get those. If you ordered them in the morning and you lived near enough to a warehouse, you could have those by the evening. Afternoon if you live very close to a warehouse. Only 3 stars. Shall I check the Captain Tom ceramic bong pipe? Should we check the reviews? Captain Tom ceramic bong pipe. I think maybe it's no longer in stock. Hero of War, COVID, ceramic bong, bong pipe water, bong for smoking, bong bowl. I always forget how people have to write these listings, and it's absurd normally, but like when it's a Captain Tom bong, the fact you have to write all these like SEO slime keywords. Hero of War, COVID, ceramic bong, bong pipe, water bong for smoking, bong bowl, 250 millimeters height, easy to carry. Incredible. Yeah, I don't think they're for sale anymore, which is sad. I would have liked to have known why they... I mean, where's the spout? Presumably the smoke's coming out of his mouth, right? I wouldn't mind a Lady Diana bong. I think Bezos has one. Jeffrey Bezos head bong. No, no one's made a bong of him. Farewell, Captain Tom. I love to remember you, and I love to ask, what were you doing on the roof? Farewell. I'll be banging pots and pans for you until the day I die. I miss him. Who do you think the next British hero is going to be? Oh, I remember this. Do you know, this made me the man who I am today. Back then, when I was telling the story of how I used to work in the pork quality assurance business, bread, and my manager was a pig with a fully articulated mouth on wheels, I knew that once you knew about that, you'd know about me and we'd know about each other. Because you cannot, it takes a village to clean a man, you know? No clean man is an island. We all clean each other. There's parts of my soul that can only be scrubbed by someone else putting a sponge on a long stick. Just one man? No one person can clean themselves completely. We live in a, I hate to say it, but we live in a society. We need running water, we need to pay our taxes. And that's what this stream is. It's the ultimate shampoo tax. What are you trying to toggle 84? No one clean man is an island. Yeah. Yeah. Give a man a bath and he'll be clean for a day. Teach a man to fish and he can bring them in the bath. Yeah. Give a man a fish and he can put it in the bath. Teach a man how to put a fish in the bath and he'll have loads of fish in his bath. Give a man enough fish for his bath and he can eat the bath fish in his bath. This made me who I am today. Do I regret it? Do I regret to committing to a stream where I try to incorporate either I don't know what it is and I have to look it up, or I try to incorporate it into my own biographical history? Thank you very much for the follow, Prismatic Queen. I hope you're doing very well. And I hope you are feeling very clean. Nobody gave you a fish. Would you like a fish? Just post your address in the chat. That is also a website. It's not a it's not an image file hosted online. Let's see what's coming up. Now, this is some remembering I can get behind. Anyone who wasn't an avid viewer in December 2023, please pull a chair in.
Ah, Dr. Plem. It's got that taste that you just won't forget.
Hello, Trot Messiah. Hello, everyone. Fishmas 2023 was the start of a new tradition here in this community, which I love. And it's in that tentative early infancy of tradition where it's happened what we all know and acknowledge that it is a tradition, but it has happened once and it was not without controversy. Fishmas 2023 was a parallel competition where as many people as possible were going to play Fisherman's Bass for the PlayStation 1, a game none of us were allowed to become even remotely familiar with in advance. And whoever caught the biggest fish would win a hat. And on the day disaster struck, we had at least a dozen people playing. That's exciting. But the person who claimed to catch the biggest fish had not enabled VODs on Twitch. And we could not know for sure, we could not verify live that the fish was caught. There were eyewitnesses, and I, as Fishmas competitor and adjudicator, a completely corrupt role, dual role that I was allowed to have, I said we should go ahead in the spirit of trust, in the spirit of fish. Maggie witnessed it. Many people did witness it. I'm just saying it was not without controversy. I told you it happened when it happened, yes, and on the basis of my trust for you, Josie. you know, that's why I ruled the way it did. But I just know in some corners, and I know it was the likely lads, but nevertheless, in some corners, this did not go down smooth. This did not go down easy. Bread. Have you been listening to 𝑻𝒊𝒎𝒆 again? I think this is the most fair and even-handed judgment I could give. I just said there was controversy. I'm not committed to anything beyond that. 𝑻𝒊𝒆 does, yeah. 𝑻𝒊𝒆's always jumping in the DMs, basically telling me where to go. Isn't there someone in the final book of Lord of the Rings who's like a stupid king, and just this guy whispers to him, and he's like, do this, do that. The king's like, yeah, all right. I'm old. That's me and 𝑻𝒊𝒆. I'm an early senile streamer, and 𝑻𝒊𝒆's always jumping in my DMs and using very, very obvious reverse psychology. And then I get confused about whether it's reverse psychology or double reverse psychology. And then I just kind of do what 𝑻𝒊𝒆 tells me to do. And that's how it works, honestly. So if you really want to see any real changes around it, just talk to 𝑻𝒊𝒆. Theoden, oh yeah. May returns. Don't mistake me for someone who wants to be told the names of people from Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying there's a plot. There's a plot beat in there. Yeah, Theoden and Wormtongue. Thank you very much. The Mayor returns. Without meaning to sound ungrateful, that's gone in this ear, and its destination is long on the other side of this ear, and that's not because I don't care. I just know I can't retain that. I can't retain the name Theoden. And the really wild thing, let's remember something else, shall we? Why do we have to relitigate Fishmas every other stream? Get rid of this. Can we just talk about something we all cleanly enjoy? Hello, Grandma Trash. How are you doing? How do you feel? Are you feeling clean? Relitigate, no way. I'm drawing a moratorium on all the streams being used to relitigate the previous streams. Need to heal from Fishmas? Listen, Fishmas 2 will heal Fishmas 1. And honestly, I think a lot of the concerns with Fishmas 1 are self-inflicted.
Thank you for triggering the faces in the chat. And strengthening.
Just give that a little clean. I feel knackered and grouchy because my train was now late and we changed platforms 4 times. What train station were you in? Unless you think that's docs worthy. Why are your feet backwards? Excuse me, those are your feet. If you just think about the POV, how could they be my feet? My legs would need to be very badly contorted. I am excited for Fishmas, and I think we should do a mall society as well before Fishmas. My friend just got a big face tattoos. Oh yeah, of what? It's Bubble. Where are your feet? At the end of my legs, just standard. So much to clean, hey? Clean that. Clean this.
Thank you so
just
much.
Can't get clean.
I love seeing new faces in the chat. And I love to see this community grow from strength to strength.
It's like scarification, so they're just big dents cut out of her cheeks. That sounds pretty extreme. So does that mean it's just a pattern rather than like a full design? Well, this is Pete photoshopped into a famous portrait image of Taliban leader Osama bin Laden, I think. So I think we could safely say that's not one of my memories, but you're welcome to remember it if you like. Do you remember when there was I guess an early form of a viral image about Mr. Bean as Bin Laden? Remember that? Bin Laden wasn't a Taliban leader. Was he not? Have I been listening to the CIA again? Has the CIA been whispering stuff into me? Well, who was he affiliated with? Bin Laden wasn't in the Taliban, just welcomed by them. Okay. Al-Qaeda. Oh, okay. Really sorry. Sorry. I've really let the war on terror down, I suppose. Listen, let's not argue about terrorist cells. Let's just remember the good times in our life and think back fondly on... let me move my scrubber. What are we looking at here? That's the feet. Can we please put the feet back where they were? What is this? 2 cats. And 500 balls in a ball pit. Okay, that's a deep cut. We don't need that. It's that damn cat video we almost watched a bunch of times. Back when just to let anyone know, there was a brief period where I allowed people to try and watch YouTube via this channel, and they couldn't play nice, and then I put it away, and no one's forgiven me. I don't let people watch YouTube on here anymore. Yeah, vote with your gut on this one. Of course, I think the implicit barb here is that we can't remember these cats because we never got to watch them, which I think is all your fault. And that includes the person who put the bubble in here. But we're not here to relitigate things, okay? I can't stress enough. This stream is about getting clean. It's about putting the regrets away. It's about cleansing ourselves of all the negative energy. So what we're hoping from the bubbles of our combined liquid will be memories of the good times, memories of times that give us energy, places in our life that we can draw energy and positivity from. So that means no memes of community members as Al-Qaeda.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. We love seeing new faces in the chat, and we love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Welcome, Cressup. Reception music's got it. I cannot stress enough, this is a stream about relaxing, so please don't make me remember things in order to goad me. Please don't make me remember things in order to relitigate minor drama from past streams. We're just here to hope and pray that the bubbles from our combined liquids, you are over there, you have your feet up, exclamation mark feet to remove your feet if you don't like them. We're just hoping the bubbles are going to bring something up that is an empowering memory, a happy memory of some point in our lives. What do the bubbles have for us? Okay, you just need to remember that what you're putting in is an image. It is an image, and otherwise the bubbles are empty. Oh, they were your feet, Jazar. They have to be. Where else could your feet go? Your feet have longer big toes? Maybe you stumped them, maybe you're carrying a lot of water right now. How do I remember? Just do exclamation mark bubble file followed by a URL of an image. Do you know I'm remembering something right now? Ah, yes. I remember remembering the first bubble. Do you remember when I remembered my time working in a pork assurance management site, and that my manager was a big pig on wheels with a fully articulated mouth, and it was always brothing down my neck saying, "Are you assuring the quality of that meat?" But of course, back then I remembering that learning how to distinguish good and bad pork has set me up for life. Never again will I be betrayed. I'd know the good pigs from the bad pigs. A transferable skill for the ages. A transferable skill that will take me all the way to heaven. Where did the light switch come from? What's the nature of this question, please? Remembering that memory has made me the person I am today. I cannot wait to remembering it in a bit. Godspeed, memory. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is cleansing energy. Remember who invented the light switch? Yeah, Leopold Gmelin. Only JK, he invented ether. Okay, time to get clean. What else do I remember? Ah, yes. Of course, I remember when I was commissioned to make the poster for a biopic of the life of Ringo the Rimgo. Ringo? What a time that was. The least appreciated Beatle. And he's never done anything wrong, has he? He's never done anything wrong. Who were the Beatles? There was the circular glasses one, he was evil. There's the other one, who did Happy Christmas, he's evil. There's presumably another one, but then there's Ringo, and he's never done anything wrong. And I was Theoden, yeah, and Wormtongue. Who are your top three Beatles? It's just Ringo. Ringo at the top. Then there were those two that were evil, and I don't know who the other one even is. The one with the circular glasses, James Lemon, he was evil. Then there's Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, he's evil. Everyone's having a Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Evil man. Then the other one. Pete's just put up a poll. Who was the best Beatle? Ringo, evil one, the other one, and Beetlejuice. Yeah. Are there any musicians who aren't evil? My answer, yes. Ringo. And I was honoured to have my chance to tell his story. He's never done anything wrong. He wouldn't know how. That's the thing. I think no one wants to say this. But the path to absolute true virtue, to absolute blessed morality, is to just not really have a clue what's going on. It's to be a bit simple, a bit daft, a bit stupid. You're not going to have the wherewithal to be evil.
Winner is this.
It is Rimgo. God bless you, Rimgo. And I hope you're up there looking down on all of us from a tall building or orbit. God, I love remembering. God, I love to look back into the annals of my memory and think, no matter what happened, rain or shine, I only got stronger. Things either empowered me, they taught me important life lessons, or they destroyed my mental health utterly and sent me back about 2 years worth of development time. But even in there's a lesson, the lesson of being scared, the lesson of really fearing. See, I just don't know who this is. Can you give me a little backstory on who we're looking at? Is this someone from my life? Is this someone from your life? I presume it's someone from like a Facebook video. Who could we see here? 3 pints. 2.5, Zachara. They haven't gone completely out of line. They do have 2 cigarettes though. Probably a harder to spot detail is that they are smoking. Well, they're not smoking, but they are holding 2 cigarettes. You haven't been initiated into 4B2C. No, could you give me a little breakdown, please? It's like hard lads, but better. Better than hard lads. Well, this is not a watching clips on YouTube stream. This is a remembering things about our happy lives. But I will keep 4B2C close to my heart until the opportunity arrives. Let's send you on your way. Off you go. The thing is, I don't know about most of the things you know about. So the challenge is to get the world record of 4 beers. Oh, that doesn't sound like too bad of a challenge. What, get or consume? Oh, it's speed. It's speed. Okay. All right, that sounds like a horrible challenge to think about. Why are there people who can neck? Oh, here we go. I remember my time as Stuart Little's disappointing brother. I sold used cars, but no one could see me on the lot because I was a mouse. Mr. Cheddar. This is another known quantity that you all know about. Who's Mr. Am I looking at Mr. Cheddar? Mr. Cheddar, know your meme. Okay. Mr. Cheddar, also known as Mr. Cheddar, is an AI-generated image of a mouse dressed in a suit, stretching its arms out as if greeting someone. First posted in December 2022, the animal achieved virality online in July 2023 as Mr. Cheddar, following a viral tweet with multiple cheese puns. Yeah, this was a viral thread of cheese puns from what I think is 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉 app. I've learned, you know, when Twitter became X and people keep calling it Twitter, but you can't, part of the reason of that is you can't say X because it's not clear what that is. People don't really still recognize it as X yet. So if you say 𝒂𝒕𝒉 app, it helps people along just a little bit. Say hello, Mr. Cheddar. Okay, hello, Mr. Cheddar. Can we all say it? Hello, Mr. Cheddar. Mr. Cheddar? Are you in there? Oh no, he's just a memory. Is that the original or is it a fromage? What are you trying to say? Like a mirage? What's the pun there? Just puzzling out Red's pun here. Is it the original or is it a fromage? Like a fromage, like a facsimile? Homage. Bloody hell. Bread. Is it a fromage? Bloody hell. Hello, Mr. Cheddar. All these people, look at all these people competing to be the person to put something in the bubble. Just so the bubble could come up.
Bread.
I go, oh, this was a thing from my life. We go, no, it's not. It's this meme from 2021.
Bread.
Call it by its name. Acknowledge this meme that I know about. And then the moment I put the bubble away, there's no point talking to you because it's all of you just putting like potato on top of potato, just your URLs on top of each other, just competing to be the one person that I go, I don't know what this is. And everyone says, oh, look it up. I have to read aloud the opening paragraph of Know Your Meme. I don't want to recognize a meme. I've told you what I'm doing. I want to remember things from our lives that make us happy, that make us feel clean. I don't want to have to work out what is it a fromage means. I'm just posting funny images. What did you think was going to happen? I told you what was going to happen. We were going to get clean and we were going to feel good about our lives. We were going to have one nice stream in our lives. When we get clean, we cleanse all of this. We put away all our dirty laundry. You're doing it of your own volition. No, you're doing it to me of your own volition. And I'm giving you a choice now to stop. Hello, Grugger Smith. This doesn't sound relaxing. I am relaxed. Just watch this. I'll show you relaxed.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
Oh, it's a sexy pose. Yeah, this is relaxing. This is relaxing. Thank you so much. Who gave me this? This is Rio from Lifeline, released in 2006. I don't want to make it sound like the whole game is like this, but you can ask this waitress in a future space station that is overrun with aliens to stop what she's doing and give you a sexy pose. And honestly, it's debatable whether the pose is sexy at all. She just sort of leans forward slightly and puts all her weight, and then puts the weight of her upper body onto one knee, and then says like this. which I think in 2024 that wouldn't really count as a sexy pose, but maybe in 2006 that was like, this is borderline inappropriate. So that's in there. I don't know why that specifically was chosen to be something that would make me happy, but it has happened now, and what can we do about that? Nothing. Yeah, James Lemon. Goodbye, Rio. That shouldn't be happening at that moment. I should make it wait before it allows a new thing to come in. Okay, I'm sorry for my outburst. I shouldn't have shouted at you. I should have realised that maybe people wouldn't go along with the concept. I just thought we all needed a breather. We all needed to relax. We just need a little dip in the shower, feel nice, just to think about the good times. It doesn't have to be the good times in the stream. It can be any good times. I'm trying to wash away all the toxicity, you know? You know, I'm just trying to be a better thought leader for you. Ever since you've been buying the drinks that I say I like, I've been thinking I need to step up my game. If I'm going to be influencing you to buy products, I need to do it with a clear conscience. And I got to face my demons, and I've got to smooth myself out. I want to be round and approachable like a yoga ball, not sharp and cheap like a stickle brick, if you know what I mean. Bread. And this was an attempt just to wipe the slate clean and think about how we've got more in common than we have that divides us. Even though I may shout at you, even though I may say, why can't you just all behave normally? You know, I realise I'm responsible here for anything that happens. And I have to look back on my past and remember the things that led me here today. This is just out and out an empty bubble, but I can see the URL contains the word poop twice, so I'm just going to put it away. Can someone get this fish out? Would that be all right just to get this fish out of the bath? I think we've got a couple of fish in here. And can you get your feet out as well? We quite like the bubble. Now, who remembers this? This fish is drowning now. This fish is drowning on the lip. Who remembers this bubble? Only real 90s kids will remember the contents of this bubble. This was a long ago stream. This is probably deepest, darkest pandemic, trying to decide which fairy girl would like which British chip condiment. And I think a lot of the joke came from the fact that I'd decided on a very bad system for figuring it all out, and it resulted on me shouting fairy as chip spice a lot. Adamantium. Adamantium. Do you think you could recognise all the condiments listed here? What do you think these might be? And do you, at a glance, think I've got the right condiment for the right fairy? Because this did take a while to figure out which fairy would eat what thing. What's chip spice? I mean, a lot of stuff is brown. But if you had to guess, what do you think these things are? And don't be fooled. A lot of the cuisine here is brown. But a light brown, a friendly, appealing beige. When I see beige food, I think friend is here. The lady condiment correlation was so obvious to me, but it took so long to brute force anyone else into agreeing with me. And how well are your opinions represented in the diagram we ended up with? First looks like ketchup, second looks like gravy, third looks like guac that's been puked up, 4 looks like soup. I have no idea what the 5th is. So that is ketchup, that's gravy. The third is mushy peas, which is it like fried marrow fat peas in oil? It's basically marrow fat peas in oil. Then 4th is curry sauce, but this sauce has no relationship to any curry you've ever seen or heard of in your life. It's curry made exclusively by just white people in like the 70s or 80s, where they just started adding, like, I'm gonna say things like raisins and cumin into a big thick broth. But it's really nice. It's good, but it's unendorsable, really. And what is that last one? Is that brown sauce?
Bread.
Oh, tartar sauce. Okay, they have tartar sauce over in America, I'm pretty sure. And the chip spice claims to be American. It's just a kind of spice and salt mix, really. And even then, it's only regional. It's regional to Humberside region. It's just like paprika and dried onions and salt and black pepper and maybe something else, just in a shaker. It's nice. It's good stuff. Is it the same as used on currywurst? No, not. I can see why you think that, but no, it's this very British concoction, because Britain. Not to give you like a history lesson on Britain's colonial crimes, but because Britain had like created the British Raj in India, it specifically tried to like incorporate curry spices into its cuisine. Later on, people from India and South Asia would emigrate and live in England and set up curry houses, and British people would get a taste for curry. In that period before, especially around the time of the Queen's, the Queen is now dead's coronation, they started trying to make like these new British dishes using these spices that were imported, but they had no knowledge of how to use them. And I think curry sauce comes from that tradition. Scaffer baths. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm very excited by what you've said. Most of my British cuisine exposure is through Kay's cooking. Adamantium, I'm going to say something that's going to blow your mind. Kay lives very close to me. I think she lives a short bus ride away from me. She might even live in walking distance. I've seen Kay and her son Lee do a lot of their shopping in an area that's like 15 minutes down the road from me. So I think they're pretty close by. Got a lot of time for Kay's cooking. Oh, your friend lives in Sheffield. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went down the... I've been down a pretty deep Big Lee rabbit hole. I think you know you've gone all the way through when you've watched Psychopaths. Have you watched Psychopaths, Adamantium? I think that's the deepest cut. Once you've gone onto SK Entertainment, if that's what it's called, SC World of Entertainment. You're going to join on their manifesto reading podcast, Psychopaths and the Zombie Choosing Adventure. Yeah, it's just great stuff. It's just very good stuff. But bless him, Kieran's got a vision. You know, it's not executed perfectly well, but Kieran has a specific thing in mind. And honestly, I don't think you can say that about most of the rest of them, including Kay. Okay. This was a great memory. Thank you to whoever submitted this memory. This has got us on the right course. Did you not see that video? Which video? I know that I had some friends who reached out to them because they were very concerned that Lee and his mates on their podcast were about to just go down like the alt-right pipeline and tried to steer them out of it. But I never really followed what happened after that. But I felt like they were on the cusp of doing big, talking about cancel culture. Bread. Oh, nice. Vic's your friend. Yeah, well, I sort of ever so slightly know Vicky through Cressa. That's cool. Isn't it good? Isn't it good that we're just having positive conversations about things we're aware of, things we remember? Kay's cooking, I think, has unified a lot of people. Hello, the Burnzoid. Bread. Not a problem, the Burnzoid. You know, you're coming back from the pub, great time to get clean. And we're also trying to get clean mentally by summoning up from the water beautiful memories of positive experiences. Bread. Oh yes, do you remember when I remembering the first bubble? Which, while you can't see it, was about... It was about my time where... Is it the first... Is it me remembering the first bubble? Yes, why is there a light switch there? I guess that's what people were asking about. I don't know anything about this light switch. Yeah, I never saw the light switch at the time, but I see it now. Doesn't explain what you're all talking about. So many of you won't know, the Burnzoid won't know, of course, is that at the beginning of the stream, I was remembering when I used to work in a pork meat quality assurance factory, and my manager was a sort of a taxidermied pig on wheels with a fully articulated mouth. And he wasn't a bad boss, honestly. Sometimes we play a bit of snooker. And learning how to separate good pork from bad, it's helped me out in life. Knowing how to separate the dark meat from the gristle. It's helped me learn who my real friends are in life. Told me who to trust. And of course, remembering that helped me a lot. And the remembering that helped me out a lot. And remembering that now also has really given me a bit of a boost. But of course, it is time to send that away because we'll probably end up seeing it again before the end. Can you do that impression of Old Boss's noise you used to do so well? Yeah, I used to... yeah, I used to go... used to go... bread. That. Do you remember when your boss used to make that noise? He'd come up behind and go... Made me jump, but I got used to it in the end. Don't you hate when your boss comes up to you and goes... bread. Do you remember this bit of the Shipton Cave? Those were the days, eh? Me, Graham. This was before the boy was added. This was early doors before the boy. Don't you hate it, eh? When your boss comes up and goes... Free boy, yeah. Now that's a deep cut. This stream for, you know, about three weeks ago. Pre-boy. It's a great new talent from Sean. I panicked. I had to make a noise. What did you do that right in your ear? No, you'd hear him down the corridor. It'll be more like you could hear him coming. It's like... And he'd go, "You're right, Sean." And you got to imagine a lot of echo and, of course, the sounds of his rusted wheels coming. But he wasn't a bad guy, honestly. Am I gone again? No, that's just you. Refresh. No, you're back. Oh, I'll stop doing the noise. It hurts, actually, a lot doing the noise. It's a very painful noise to do. Yeah, I've always enjoyed being in Mother Shipton's cave. You know, that probably helped me think about washing. Because, of course, I've been being turned to stone, slowly but surely. Someone's going to have hungry baby birds showing up? What, more than usual? More than normal? I've always got a few egrets on the door. Bread. I give them a gristle because, of course, I can distinguish between the good and bad meat, but the birds can't. All my birds have gout. Have I ever baby birded anyone? What do you mean? Sorry. Bread. There's a poll here if you want to take part in it. Do you hate when your boss comes up and goes, bread? Is this noise good? Should I invest big on doing this noise? Should I go big on doing this noise? Oh, past food is something that... You mean chewed it up and then like sort of half vomited it up from an interior pouch into their open mouth? Is that what you're asking me if I've done that? Double down on the noise. Is this your 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉? What if you're your own boss? No, I've never done that. More harrowing than good. Whatever gets a reaction, you know. Sometimes performance is just about making people feel anything. Is this 𝑙𝒊𝒆 sketch Santa Size Me, where 𝑙𝒊𝒆 eats a lot of Christmas food to do a parody of the Super Size Me documentary? No. What is it then? Why are people sending me things I don't even recognise? Am I ever going to get anything about this? I don't want to dismiss a bubble without having understood it. This is 𝑙𝒊𝒆 in 2006 in a small Christmas sweater going and having portraits done at a Walmart. Oh, there's no backstory to it. It wasn't part of anything. You were just... this was a sincere photo? But you were pulling a face to spoil it, right? Bread. You were pulling a face to ruin it on purpose. It's a good photo, now that I understand its context. Yeah, I think there's a lot to enjoy here. I love the asymmetry of the design. Just one wreath up here. It looks like it's sort of badly spelling out the number 10. How does bubble work? Oh, yeah, if you have a positive memory, bread, just use !bubble followed by a URL of an image. And if you're lucky, which is to say the last person to do it before I summon the next bubble, we will think about whatever's in your bubble. All my birds have gout. Do you know, it's good to break yourself down like you're writing a CV for life. Distinguishing pork is one of my greatest features. And some people don't learn that about themselves unless they're filling in a LinkedIn profile. But with me, a little chance to reflect, a little chance to get rid of some of the sweat from the interior folds of my body and think about my greatest skills to society. Great, I come out clean and I go, it's distinguishing pork. Oh, I think we all want to. Just put it in streams general, 𝑙𝒊𝒆. Someone here is trying to make me angry. someone in this bath is trying to make me piss. The thing is, I'm here head of the bath. If I piss, then we've all pissed. You know, you're getting pissed in your own bath here. I've come here. I never wanted to be a thought leader. I never wanted to be looked up to by a community of little birds. I didn't think I'd have to teach you good pork from bad, but here I am, head of the bath, holding in my piss for dear life. And everyone here, not all of you, but some of you, you're trying to make me pretend I did Dirty Dancing with 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉. You're trying to pretend I was Margaret Thatcher, but I may not be a precog floating in the mushroom soup, but I know that I wasn't Margaret Thatcher. I'm a nice young man. I'm a nice young man. I put a clean paisley shirt on for you because you were bullying me. And to make sure that you know that I've not been dirty, I've gotten publicly clean. And yet you're trying to make me piss. You don't want me to be clean. You don't want to raise me up. You need to get clean. You need to put 2 fingers into the mirror and go, who are you then? How clean are you? You're telling me there's no dirt in there that couldn't use a little wipe? I'm owning up to my dirt. I'm coming out loud and proud and going, yeah, I'm sweaty. I've been sweating. Yeah, there's a little bit of build up in areas. I should give them a wipe. It's not rocket science, is it? It's basic hygiene. No wonder it's looking murky. My apologies. Bread. Bread. That's not acceptable, is it? That's not acceptable, is it? Just... What did I say this stream was for? Can people put in the chat, what is this stream for? I want to make sure people understand. What have we come here to do? Sorry, I've been crying. What have we come here to do? No URLs, not showing our feet. Put your feet away. Put your feet away. What are you here to do? We're here to get... Put your feet away, please. I'm trying to ask you what we're here to... Why are we in the bath? What do you get at bath? No, we're all in the bath. POV, you're in the bath. Why do you think you can see your own feet? Put your feet away. We're here to get clean. Burnzoid top marks. And you've been out with your step parents. Get clean. Pinned. We're here to get clean. And do you think getting us all to think about 9/11 is going to help clean us? Do you think we're going to come away rejuvenated by that? No. When I saw that plane hit the towers, I felt sick. I didn't understand what was going on. I just had a stomach bug that day. First day of school, I was nervous. These aren't good memories. They're not going to lift us up. Do you have nothing? Can you not dig down, find anything positive, anything sincere in your life? I'm giving you one chance. You know, this whole streaming community, where it's irony poisoned. You know, people can't connect. They can't hold on to anything good and pure and go, this is what I believe in. This is what makes me happy. No, it's making me remember the same wheeled pig over and over again. It's dressing Pete up as Bin Laden. Is there nothing good? Is there nothing pure? Are you all too on? Do you just need to touch grass? Are you not ready to get... You need to spend a bit more time in the soil getting dirty before the waters can clean you? Some of you people have gone massively off the boil. Rio was a good one, yeah. Fairy's Chip Spice good as well. It hasn't been all bad. But there's a contingent, isn't there? There's a twinge. There's a lunatic fringe to this community.
Bread.
Who don't know how to have good, wholesome fun. Need to be taken outside and just throwing the pigskin around. You need to be able to distinguish the good pork from the bad pork. And this is what I'm doing right now. Some people here, bread. They're gristle, okay? They need to be sent down the sluice. Put your feet down when I'm talking to you. Put your feet down when I'm talking to you. Don't make us have an angry bath. Thank you. I'm here to bring a little bit of positivity. Put your feet down when I am talking to you. I'm trying to bring a bit of positivity to a community that I can see is turning toxic by the day. And I thought maybe thank you very much. And I thought it just needed a little scrub down, but now I know it's dirty to its core. You guys have been sweating on the inside. Clean on the outside, grubby on the inside. You need to be washed internally. You need holy water. This is the Lewis Saunderson video now. I do have the tear stick. Yeah, and what about it? Yeah, fair enough. If you can own it like that, maybe you are clean. Yeah, you're right. You know, if you get enough snowflakes together, what have you got? Bathwater. You know, when I was a child, I used to work at the pork meat quality assurance factory, and I know you can't tell by looking, but that's because it's obscured by too many concentric bubbles. But my boss used to be a sort of a taxidermy pig on wheels with a fully articulated mouth. And he had his catchphrase. It used to make me laugh. He always used to say, weird laugh. He could do trick shots at snooker. He'd hold the cue like a bat, hit it like a baseball, and it would go right out the window, and it would kill a squirrel. You know, I'm sorry for shouting. I've had a lot of chance to think about how I've been behaving. And I think it's stressful being a thought leader. Bread. You know, no one wants to... Heavy is the head that's wet with piss water. Heavy is the body that retains a lot of water. I never wanted to be captain. I never wanted to be the gaffer. But here I am. I live wild, I shout often, and I apologise profusely. I'm just trying to get in touch with... trying to work out who I am. I know you. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I told you I didn't want you coming round here. Me and you are done. No, I'm not going to tell them. You shouldn't be here. In life, you have to tell the good pork from the bad. Learn who you can trust. Yeah? Shall we try and get it in there? Is this Charlie's? But I'll put it away and we'll try and get Charlie's in. Charlie can get a more point for patience. I'll let Charlie do... Is that Charlie? Okay. What am I looking at? Can someone help me out? What is this? Oh, okay. It's a dog. 1 second, we've got a puppy. It's because it says banana. I saw the figure in the chair as one of the bananas from Bananas in Pyjamas. Can anyone sort of see that now that I've said it? That it looks like there's a banana from Bananas in Pyjamas in the van. Can anyone see what I mean? Can anyone sort of understand how I made that mistake? I took that photo walking home drunk in Edinburgh one year. I had to do a double take at the driver. I could see it, yes. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to be ridiculed. I love the dog. I love Banana Road. And you can see it's a very Edinburgh street now that I'm looking at it properly. Beautiful. Do you know, that's a great memory. And it's sincere as well. This is what, can I just say, I know I've lost my rag a lot, but this is what bath time was all supposed to be about. Sharing great memories of great times. Were you having a good Edinburgh that year? This has really uplifted me. It's helped me remember all the little moments. You know, whenever I'm putting my hand in the porridge, I never think about the texture, you know. I'm only doing it to shovel it into my mouth. What does Enya listen to in the bath? The shipping forecast. Next question. Thank you, little dog. And thank you, Banana Row. How's everyone feeling now? I think we've been through a big ring. Also, hello DCI Banks. That's the title of a TV show, isn't it? Calm. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, feet up. Let's get relaxed, hey? Let's get relaxed and let's remember the good times. You know, we've had our ups and downs, but let's focus on the ups. Who's that? Who's this? Why don't I have to... Not safe to bath with the radio. The Bluetooth speaker these days. Can we get an ID on this guy? Any clarity on this man? Can't complain about a thumbs up. Oh, I'm not. Just curious who he is. Seems perfectly friendly. Seems very nice. No problems here. You remember him? Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm glad. Oh, it's lovely to meet you, sir. Have a great time in the sky. Unbonged Tom. Do you know, I'm starting to feel a lot calmer. I think in the process of shouting at my community, I've realised the benefit of being a thought leader, a community leader, is that I've always got people close to me, people around me, who I can shout at, and I feel better for having shouted. And I know sometimes I take for granted my position in this community, but realising that I can shout at you every other day, it makes me realise that my life is blessed. And if I ever need to cleanse and I ever need to get out any of the bad thoughts in life, I can just log on, start streaming, see what you're writing in chat and just start screaming at all of you. And I should be more grateful for that. And I never tell you how often I thank you that you tune in and put up with it. I think it's just wonderful to have the opportunity to shout and scream. Yeah, this is a Microsoft Excel screenshot. Is there anything in particular to it? Is it just Microsoft Excel? Anything in particular? It says book, maybe, is the title. I remember this, yeah. I mean, I remember that. I remember Microsoft Excel. Yeah. Product activation failed. Book 1, book 7. Fine. Could be duck. It could be duck, couldn't it? Who remembers work, eh? Let me know in the chat if you remember work. Off you go. Thanks, Microsoft Excel. And do you know, maybe that we're clean, it is time to start thinking about work creates value. You're right, yeah. And work justifies our existence. If we can do enough work, then it's okay that we're taking food out of the system. Feet down, please. You know, we've had a lot of memories. It hasn't all been work. Sometimes it's touching grass. God, do you remember touching grass as a kid? We'd love it. We were right out there, palms just right across the blades. I don't think I've ever said that. Or if I have, I refuse to believe I've said that as a single sentence. I just don't think I've ever said it. I don't think I've honestly ever said that in my life. Ever? Yeah. You don't need to declare anything. I think in real life I'd just say, you know, something politer and more euphemistic. Like, this will be over soon. Get ready to... oh, nearly done. I love touching grass. It is its own declaration? No, bread. That's rude. You have to say something. You have to say. No one should be surprised. Yeah, that's it is courtesy.
The winner is this.
indicate your impending production? Well, I mean, I make the, as has been said, I make the big boss noise. Do I want to know? This looks like a war crime. A war crime or like a pre-marriage party? Red. Anyone want to shed any light on what we're looking at? What we're remembering? Bread. Bread. What are we remembering? Can anyone help me? That's you? Oh, congratulations. You seem to have been kidnapped. You've had your... When I was imprisoned, yeah, presumably there's a story to this. Is this a positive memory? Your captors are furnishing you with a can, but you are definitely tied to a metal pole. And you seem to have your face written on, and your nose is brown. Can't quite make out what's happening here. It does seem like you're in danger. It was a challenging but rewarding time, much like me at the pork quality assurance factory. Any more light you can shed on this? Like, what is happening? The pork quality. I understand that the K sound gets lost because it butts up against a Q sound, which is essentially the same sound. The truth is boring? Okay, well, let's just imagine what's happening there. Let's imagine you having a great time with your captors. And we'll send that memory back into the ether to meet its peers. I wouldn't mind working in a hawk quality assurance factory. But I think my conception of what makes a good hawk would differ so much from the consumer base that I wouldn't be very good for profit. But I would turn a corner and bring hawks to a younger generation. But that's not what they want, is it? Hawks for old money. Hey, does anyone remember? No, me neither. No, I don't either. Don't worry about it. The Burnzoid, Imgur links. You're sort of linking me to the website that contains it. That is a website of Imgur that contains the image, but I need the image exclusively. But you know what? Let's just remember the good times. This red, is it? Just another one of your mates, is it? Is this Radiohead? Is this Radiohead? This stream's what you see before you die. No, I think we'll all turn up. No, I think I'm expanding your lifespan. Honestly, I think if you internalize what I'm saying, you'll live. You'll outlive the planet. Which is to say, you'll live for another 50 years. You don't know how to do that. Maybe one of your peers will teach you. Yeah, bread. The VODs will, the VODs will still be up. No. No. Off it goes. No hate crimes on the stream. We've already had one. We've hit our quota. No. No, off we go. Off we go. I don't remember it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm looking at. Just nothing. Just give it a moment. Just give the memories a little moment just to settle. Sorry, I thought I was remembering something else, but I wasn't. I was just having the same memory. I don't know what this is. Thank you, Oracle. That's very polite of you. I don't know what this is. Sorry. I've never seen that before. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Oh, feet up. You know, I think I have grown a lot this evening. I learned that being truly alive isn't about stifling all your emotions, and it's not about overwhelming yourself with positivity or living in the past. It's about being in the here and now, letting people know what you want and need from them, and never apologizing. So I hope one day, when I'm taking a bath, I'll realize how clean water can make you. Not in the bath, 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉. It's just the light. So I can't remember the pork. I can only remember the light switch. How did that light switch even get there? I don't really understand. I don't really understand the light switch. Trying to help you grow. You've never been trying to help me grow, 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉. You've been trying to help yourself grow. You're trying to plant yourself in my soil. Memories degrade over time, not for me. For me, honestly, when I'm experiencing the things the first time round, it's very blurry. And through going back over and over and again, I can sharpen all those details. Bread. Oracle, it's spelt fluoride. Be nice to 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉? I am nice to 𝑩𝒂𝒕𝒉. Do you know, just the other day I was remembering, do you remember? Bread. When... No, not that. Not that. That's a deep cut, and no, not
Bread.
that. Why did you go and find... No, not that. Help me remember something else, please. Not that, not that. Yeah. Let's just remember the good times, of course, just the nice. The Burns always worked out the internet. Look at this beautiful leopard dog. And you're reading a copy. Oh no, it's a birthday. Is it a birthday for the dog? Probably wouldn't give the dog a chocolate cake. It was someone's birthday, and they put a dog in a leopard skin hoodie. Does everyone say hello to the dog? Can we get some more information on the dog, Burnzoid? Can we get the dog's weight, height, fighting style, preferred snacks, nicknames? The dog is called Poppy. Very nice. Is Poppy a kind dog? Poppy seems kind. Poppy seems patient and loyal. Fighting style is drunken boxing. Yeah. I can see a dog favouring that. Very much enjoy the broom in the shop. Hello, Poppy. Can we all say hello, Poppy, please, in the chat? I know that Poppy would appreciate it. I also accept Poppy, I love you. Hello, Artafki. Welcome to the bath. Sean, do you want your community to be more patient and loyal? Like Poppy? Do I want them to be more patient and loyal? No, not really. I'm happy to take you as you come. Can everyone say goodbye and thank you, Poppy? It was lovely to meet you, Poppy. Please enjoy the sky. You want us to wear leopard print hoodies? I want you to be comfortable and I want you to be happy. I think we should all pursue our own happiness. And if your pursuit of happiness ever interferes with mine, I'll just raise my voice. You got your feet up, have you? Bread. Bread. Do you know, here's a memory I've been thinking about. It's these 8 Beanie Baby cats. You know, I never stop thinking about them. I can't get them out of my head. I'm always looking back on and remembering these 8 Beanie Baby cats that I know about and think about all the time. My uncle used to own them. He said this will be worth a fortune one day, and he stuffed them into a box he used to have a wine bottle in, along with a shiny Gengar and a boxed edition of Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. But then when the floods came, he threw the entire box at a toad. Because he was worried the toad was going to jump on the fuse box and turn the electric back on. And that was the end of it. That was the end of his dream. But once his house dried, and of 2 years living in a caravan while they renovated and pulled out all the rotten floorboards, he started a new dream. A new dream of living off-grid and eating wild berries. And he may have halved his lifespan. And he has more medical issues than ever, but he's free. He bathes in the lakes. He bathes in the springs. And when I ask him about Know Your Meme, he goes, "What are you talking about? Help me whittle a canoe. Help me darn a shirt for my wife." Yes. Yes, I had an eBay account. But now my wings are free. I am squatting in the Lake District, and no one will be my master. Did you destroy your SIM card before you came here? If you don't, I have a spare one from 𝒂𝒕𝒉. No one will tell me yes. No one will tell me no. I am on pay as you go. A great memory. Who remembers Beanie Babies, eh? One for true 90s kids. Who remembers fucking Scabs, eh? Who remembers Scabs? Let me know in the chat. Do you remember Scabs? Bread. IRS in the chat if you remember Scabs. Yeah, Cleep Cleep, who remembers Scabs? Cleep Cleep is the motto of people who remember Scabs. Who remembers these, eh? If there was any motto for the stream, if there's any motto for my entire life, if there's anything I want you to come away with this stream from with, it's this motto. Live well. When you wake up, remember, live well. Bread. When you go to bed, remember, live well. When you do the washing up, remember, live well. When you find a little corkscrew on the floor, remember, live well. When you're in the shower, remember, live well. When you're in the bath, remember, live well. I sincerely hope all of you. What does this say? I just think the message isn't going through. I don't know if I'm being paranoid. I'm just not sure if the message is going through. I think the signal's coming out clear, but it's transformed, the receiver's turning it into noise. I don't know how clear I can be. This is supposed to be an uplifting stream. I don't know, Albert. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Think about it and fix it. I don't know. I don't know actually. Why is it like that? The font might be bigger. Might be a different font. There's no way of knowing, is there? Don't go insane, Maggie. We're getting clean. Just idly musing. Don't you know the effect it has on me when you muse daggers? You muse daggers at me, Albert. You have to jump down my throat. I'm relaxing and getting clean. So am I, Albert. So am I. Don't you even remember? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Fish.
I don't think it is. What is this? Remember this? What is this? Oh, it's that guy from Hearsay. What's Hearsay? A band? What is this? What is this? Have you enjoyed the bath stream, at least? I don't know if it's had the intended effect, but have you enjoyed your time in the bath? I know it's been a bit emotionally all over the place, but it's been a lovely bath. Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to give my friends a nice bath. And I know it's been... I know that the mood's gone a bit all over.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
I'm glad. Do you know, I feel a lot cleaner for it. I think I've become cleaned in more ways than I knew was true. I got a lot of stuff out, and I know to some of you, you're just going to be like, this is one of Sean's weird ideas, and it was all really about putting stuff in the bubbles for him to react to, but it wasn't. This was a stream about getting clean. And it wasn't just about flushing stuff, it was about wiping stuff. Because sometimes you've got to apply a little bit of pressure and you've got to move the dirt around. Because what do we wash? What do we rinse? Sweat. What do we wipe? The dirtiest stains of all. And I felt like this gave me just a little bit of pressure to give me a true wipe clean. And then a little rinse off. So thank you, friends. I feel new, yeah. I feel unscathed. What do we wash? Sweat. Well, isn't that most of washing? Isn't it mostly sweat? Isn't that why we shower all the time? We just sweat all the time. I know I do. Hands up in chat. Thank you for bath. Thank you for bath. Thank you for bath. This has done me a world of good, psychologically and spiritually. You know, when I'm in the bath and a little bubble floats up, it's going to be like watching a little clip of this stream. Me and my friends getting clean together. The communal clean gang. The community communal cleaning party. This has been the greatest Friday of my life. Thank you so much. Namaste your sweat away. Bread. Get clean or hashtag get clean online. And even to those who were just putting 9/11 in the bubbles, you benefited too. Sorry. You might want to be irony pilled, but you got a little bit clean. A little bit of the drips got on you. And you got bleached. Your soul is bleached. I think it's mostly sweat. And just to leave you with this. Do you remember this?
Bread.
I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand what this means. I don't understand. I don't know what it means. I feel like it's a reference between two TV shows I don't watch. Well, thank you, everyone. I've had a wonderful Friday. I hope to see you all soon. Join the Discord if that kind of thing would make you happy. And if it wouldn't, then please block me and send me hate mail. Tonight I bared my heart, and you put so many bubbles inside it that I'll never need to go to the doctors as long as I live. That is a promise. I promise here and now never to take any medicine, never to get any operation, and never to listen to the spiritual guidance of my community leaders. All I need is this webcam, this microphone, and a beating heart full of pork. I grow so big, I cannot even fit in my soul's cage. Today I have given you a little bit of my energy, and I hope that you treasure it, and I hope you use it to commit crimes against the crown. When you go to prison, you've never met me, all right? But when we meet in the kingdom of heaven, I'll say cowabunga. Goodbye, farewell, and never regret. In life, you have to tell the good pork from the bad. Learn who you can trust. Yeah? Shall we try and get it in there? Is this Charlie's? But I'll put it away and we'll try and get Charlie's in. Myself, Northern Soul, Rimming, Bovril, I love chips / I like chips / I love British chips, Bechdel Pass, Bechdel Test, Judith Butler, Bossman, Mr. Tato, Plants vs Zombies, Tesco's Meal Deal, Sigma Male, Bestie, Slay Queen, Keith Starmer, Skibbity, Meh, could you put that down please? Voluptuous, I don't like your tone, Jar Jar Binks, Mini Cheddars, Harry Hardy, and Hey Chat. These are